You are getting ready to listen to the voice of Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach.
What's going on? This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, and I'm in my car right now driving and just leaving church, and I wanted to talk to you about something today that I'm sure that we all go through, and that I go through too, every once in a while. I've been through it in my life. I've gone through it just recently, and I think a lot of people deal with it, where you just have these feelings where you just think that like you're not enough, or you're just not good enough, or your head is filled with thoughts of, and it's really negativity when you get down to it. I remember having one of the best athletic experiences of my life, making the Olympic team in 2004. And then listening to people talk about me, or having people write about me online and say, well, he didn't win an Olympic gold medal, or he didn't do this, or he doesn't have a lot of medals in Europe, or he didn't do that. And I couldn't believe that one of the greatest experiences of my life, something that only a few people on the planet ever accomplish, and if you really look at it, if you really look at the amount of Olympians walking on the planet at any particular time, it's only a few of us. I could not believe that people would say such a thing about an accomplishment, and then, as strong as I was and strong as I am, their words and what they said and how they felt about me began to permeate the fabric of my person, and I began to believe some of it. And not only that, get a little bit depressed and sad about it, because I just started thinking to myself, well, maybe I'm not good enough. And to be at the top, all right, of the pyramidal structure of your sport and your art, and to feel like that with no way to fix it is a horrible place to be. And a lot of people feel like that in their jobs. They go to school, they get the certifications, they get the degrees, and then you're at work, and then you just feel like it's just not enough. You go get an MBA, and then the person tells you, well, you went to this school instead of that school, so your MBA is not as valuable as someone else's. Or you did the best you could, and you went to the institute that was close by your house, and you got a associate degree, and then people tell you, oh, well, that associate degree is not really worth as much as a bachelor's degree, because sometimes in life, no matter what you do, for other people, it's not going to be enough. And it's very difficult as a human being to not internalize that not enough feeling that people have for you, and then allow it to manifest in your life. Because what they say and what they think, even though people say, I don't care what people say, other people think about me. You might not care, but it has an effect. And there are times when you need to run for your life. When I mean run for your life, you literally got to run away from the negativity, and run away from the people who talk bad about you, and run away from those feelings of not being enough. I mean, for your own sanity, for your life. You have to. And then when you go off and you get by yourself, you have to collect yourself and rebuild yourself. You can't just stay in that space where you've run off, because that space it can become a bad space. You have to fortify yourself. How do you fortify yourself? Man, you fortify yourself with the right people. You fortify yourself with the right words. You fortify yourself with reading the right stuff. I can tell you how I fortify myself. Personally, I fortify myself with meditation, with prayer, with exercise, with healthy eating. That's how I fortify myself. I have no problem telling you that I go low in order to get higher. For me, I drop down on my knees on the side of my bed or wherever I am, and I pray in order to fortify myself. That's what I do. When I have those feelings when I'm not enough, I just have to believe that greater is He who is in me than he who is in the world. I just believe that. I believe that I have something on the inside of me that is bigger than I could ever have, that I could ever think about. I have something on the inside of me that is greater than what anybody else can see. And I have to believe that, and I have to believe that I have something to give people, and I have something to give the world, which is big. And I use such a small word like big because it's a powerful word when people make you feel small. And when people make you feel small, there's two sides to that thing. There's one, they make you feel small, and the second part is really on you. You have to take ownership of it. You have to move yourself out of the victim space. You can't say, oh man, they try to make me feel small. The question is, did I allow them to make me feel small? And I'm telling you right now, I don't care how strong you are, there are people who can influence you in such a fashion that you give yourself over into that space, and then you also begin to feel small. I've had it happen to me. And when that happens, you got to encourage yourself, and you got to put yourself in a situation where your thoughts become big, you become big, your person becomes big, and you understand that you have something bigger to give the world than the smallness of them making you feel. When you feel that you're not enough, when you feel that no matter what you do, people aren't going to be satisfied, when you feel that no matter what you achieve, people are going to try to knock down your achievements, just understand that you're bigger than what they say. And most of the people who are talking about you, they haven't even done what you've done. Like, most of the people who talk about you have not even achieved the things that you've achieved. Most of the people who are talking about you, they would literally defecate on themselves and pee in their pants going through what you've been through. Like, in my mind, I think about the times when I've carried the ball on 4th and 1 in a football game in college or in high school with the pressure on the line, or 4th and goal with the pressure on the line, or have walked through the tunnel at the Olympic Games to step onto the mat. I think about the pressure of those situations, or the pressure of what it feels like in practice to run off the mat and go vomit in the garbage can, and then run back on the mat and to keep training and to keep going, or to fall down and break down in tears and have your training partner pick you up and grab you and put you back in the position to keep doing uchikomi. Like, I think about these things that would tear down a normal individual, somebody who's not superhuman. I think about these things, and I think to myself, I say, these people would not even be able to, they wouldn't even be able to exist in this space. But they're talking about the spaces that I've been in and that I've achieved and what I've gotten. And people do that to you too. Man, run for your life. Run for your life. Move yourself from that situation for a period of time. Listen to me very carefully. For a period of time, take the steps that you need in order to fortify yourself and to encourage yourself and to strengthen yourself, and then go back to the situation. Don't be a coward. Life in and of itself is a fight. Life in and of itself is a fight. When you feel that you're not good enough, you know what you need to do? You need to make yourself good enough. And like I tell my students, man, when you feel something, it's a feeling. It'll go away. It might come back, but it'll go away. Take the time to do the work to fortify yourself in order to confront your fears and to confront those things that you are uncomfortable about. Do not get in the habit of running away. Run for your life. Fortify yourself, and then come back and confront the thing. You are stronger and bigger than anything that you can imagine. Don't let anybody reduce you or make you feel small. Don't buy into anybody's thoughts about you. Buy into who you say you are, and buy in, if you are like me, and buy into what the word says that you are. I know that I'm amazing. I know that you are amazing too. Let's all act like it. Let's all think like it. And let's all behave like it. Act like it. Think like it. And behave like it. When you think you're not enough, change your thoughts. And when you change your thoughts, you change your life. I'm not telling you that it's easy. I'm not telling you that it's easy to do. I'm not telling you that I always get it done. I'm telling you that it can be done, and you can do it, and I believe that you can do it. If you need to fortify yourself, go grab the book, Coffee with Rhadi. Get on Amazon, grab it, read it, fortify yourself. Read it along with some other inspirational texts and fortify yourself. I'm telling you right now, anytime that you think that you're not good enough, immediately change your thoughts. This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson. I want to let you know that I love you, but God loves you best. Take care and have a super fantastic day.